In a request to dismiss the lawsuit challenging universal preschool, the state of Colorado is trying to take school districts to school. 6 school districts are part of a lawsuit challenging several parts of universal preschool, and the state argues that schools, they might need a lesson in law.
Preschool will still be open and paid for by the state, regardless of the outcome of a lawsuit against Colorado's new universal preschool. 6 school districts and the Association of School Executives have sued the state. They want a Denver district judge to give the districts direct control of enrollment, and they want to force the state to pay for full-day preschool to families who thought they had it until they were told they didn't just before school started. The state has graded that lawsuit an F and has asked the judge to dismiss it. In a 36-page motion, the state argues that those suing have had and continue to have sufficient opportunities to shape the state's policy-making choices. That their preferences have not been universally adopted is not an injury sufficient to bring the case to court. Part of the lawsuit claims school districts can be sued by parents if the state does not match children with special needs to a preschool that can handle those special needs. The state argues that parents should be checking with their district to make sure their child's placement matches that student's needs, though the state is in charge of matching students, not the district. One of the other parts of the lawsuit is on behalf of parents who thought they were getting 30 hours, full-day preschool, paid for by the state.
Parents were told if they have at-risk factors, they would qualify for up to 30 hours, which for our district would be most of our students.
Families in Superintendent Wendy Burhansel's school district in Colorado Springs were among the 9,100 who found out just before school started that they only qualified for half-day funding because there wasn't enough money for every student with certain risk factors. The state argues in the lawsuit the 30 hours per week aspiration was always subject to available appropriations. The state is accurate, and we've previously reported that the subject to available appropriations was on page 175 of a 438-page bill. Several parents who felt duped have told me they did not see that language front and center when applying for universal preschool.
Several school districts, Aurora, Adams 12, and Jefferson County, covered the cost of full day for those districts' families that were told last minute the state would only pay for half. Those districts are covering the payments for the second half of the day.